Heyo, what is up, Chris? My name is Dan, and I have a YouTube channel called Dan James DR2. As conversations go, usually you get to learn a little bit more about one another. I watch a ton of your videos, so I feel like I kind of know you. But I thought I would let you in on a little bit about me. So about 4 months ago, I started my channel. The medical school that I go to, we have to do a personal improvement project. Basically what it is to identify something that's missing in your life that you wish you could do and find a way to integrate it into your life to be more balanced and more sane. And so as medical school goes, there's lots of science, lots of studying, lots of library time, very little free time, and very little creativity. Unless I get way too overly artistic with drawing anatomical hearts or something in my notes. Doesn't happen. And so I thought, well, this would be kind of cool. And on top of that, you inspired me and kind of made me see another gap in my life, and that was giving of myself to others. It was one of your videos, the one where the mom had written into you about her autistic son and how you kind of helped explain puberty to her son through the video. Kind of was like, oh, YouTube could also fulfill that need in my life. So yeah, thus far I'm loving it. It's been great. I have almost stuck to posting 2 videos a week. There definitely is a learning curve. Figuring out editing software, intros, outros, custom thumbnails, copyright free music, all that stuff. And I've figured out most of it, but I do feel like I kind of hit a plateau, which is where the questions come in. First of all, my video content is random as fill in the blank. I've made videos on everything from my trip to Dubai, to coming out, to Edward Wino hands, which is Edward 40 hands but with wine bottles. And I haven't found a real rhythm with it yet. So I was wondering if you think that having a more structured set of topics for certain days is beneficial to your channel success and to kind of keeping your followers in the know or prepared for what you're going to be making that day. Another thing I noticed that you and a lot of other successful YouTubers do is you guys magically keep your videos under 5 minutes. I literally don't think I have the ability to do that because I'm the most long-winded rambler that ever has lived. And so I was wondering if you sit down and like write out what you're gonna say before, or if you just do a train of thought and then just do a really tight edit when you're done. Because I've looked back at some of my old videos and I've realized now that there are a couple things that I could have deleted, and that could have been shorter, and this could have been edited better. So I'm just wondering what you do. Like I said before, a big reason why I started this channel was because I wanted to be able to give of myself to people, have that interaction, have that community that it seems like you definitely have. And even though I've tried, I feel like to promote my followers to leave me comments and send me messages and give me feedback, it seems like they're all kind of timid to do it. And so I was wondering if you had any tips on how to build that sort of a community because I would love to have that with my followers. And last question I have for you, how do you feel that like other social media sites like Twitter and Facebook and all that play into your YouTube experience? I have a Tumblr, and that's like basically my only other form of social media that I use with this. So I was just wondering if you thought that that was a beneficial part of your YouTube presence, or if you just liked doing that and it was just something that you did because you liked it. I appreciate you taking the time to converse with me and share your knowledge. Oh yeah, there was someone else who wanted to meet you. This is Scrappy. He's a big fan of yours. Don't be shy. Say hi. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. And one more thing. When it comes to your apartment and your living room design, I might have thought of something for you. I know in your video you had said something about putting the chaise portion of the sectional up against your kitchen island, but I think you might be better off doing it the other way and running it along the window, especially if you use a sectional with a low arm. That way it won't block a lot of the window. And that way you can squeeze in another chair on the other side and kind of define that as more of a seating area. With the curtains, you could do solid panels on the side for the look, and then you could also do then in the middle the shear curtains so your neighbors don't get an eyeful. Another thing that you brought up was the your air conditioning unit, and if you go with a low TV stand with lower items, your eye will be automatically drawn further down to those instead of up to the air conditioning unit. But yeah, so I linked all of the furniture below. Almost all of it is from IKEA. There's a couple pieces from Z Gallery. But yeah, I hope that helps, and thanks for the conversation.